Yeah, it's time to live your life. Derek Gant, show them how to take it to the highest height. Hey, this is more than financial advice. Show you how to take control. Time to get your money right. Money management, I know that we all need financial independence. Yeah, it seems out of reach, but you can make it happen. Now it's time for some action, helping you with your finances. Yeah, we got a passion. Hey, ain't no limit. Now it's time to get it. You deserve to have a life how you wanna live it. Secrets to success. Now it's time to get it right. Yeah, I'm talking all about that 24K life. Let's go. This the vibe. For real, I'm trying to tell you. Tell me if you ready to take it to the next level. Derek Gant, talking fitness and investment. Change your mindset and show you how it's all connected. Ain't no need to hesitate or delay. Only way to live life is a 24K. Hey, Derek Gant, let them know. Let's go.
Hey, it's Derek Gant, Sunday Night Live at 7. I am, as always, excited to be here. I'm happy to be here. We missed Mother's Day. We missed the Sunday night before that. I was having withdrawals and started tapping my vein like I need my fix with my folks. So who do we have on tonight? Let's see. Tell me hi. Tell me where you're from. Tell me where you're at. Are you on Facebook? Are you on YouTube? What you doing? How you doing? You know, tonight, hey, Rashawn, where you been? Good evening, Rashawn. Where have you been? I've missed you all my life. So I'm glad to see you on tonight. It says you're on Facebook, so I'm glad to see you. I'm glad you're here. Glad you jumped on. So, you know, I have missed you all, and I hope that you have missed me. I got a couple messages saying, hey, you know, where are you? Because we have missed our motivation moving into Monday. Hi, Tara. How are you? Tara, we got a meeting popping up here soon. I'm excited about it. I've been waiting for it. I'm glad you got your computer rocking and rolling because I'm ready to go. Some good things popping off that I need to share with you. Hi, Regina. So I'm excited about that. So listen, you know, I gave this some really serious thoughts. Oh, love the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Hey, Coach Don. So I gave us a lot of thought the last few days. There's a lot of change going on. There's a lot of things popping and moving and shaking. And, you know, we all want, we're here to improve our lives. If you're here because you want more, you want better, you see it, you feel it, you can taste it, you can touch it, but you're not seeing it yet. And so the question becomes, why? Why aren't you experiencing the things that you know you deserve? It's not a matter of if you deserve it. You know you deserve it. The question becomes, why aren't you seeing the manifestations of your greatness? Mr. Muhammad, how are you? Good to see you. Anybody else? Everybody else pop up, say hi. They're on Facebook. They're on Instagram. No, not Instagram. That's a lie. They're on YouTube. And we also did Twitter today, believe it or not. I've never broadcast on Twitter, but we'll see what it looks like after the show if people jumped on from Twitter. Thank you, Mr. Muhammad. I'm glad you're doing fine. So listen, we're talking about something that we have been lied to about, okay? All of us have been lied to about this. And the lie that I think is essential, and I put it in the title of today's Sunday Night Live at 7's talk. The lie, and it's a big lie because I'm going to tell you why, okay? Here's the statement. The devil is in the details, okay? The devil is in the details. And so what that conjures up is that, you know, if you don't get, you know, the devil is there, right? So it's like almost negative. And what that means to you is that, you know, that's where he is. And this is not a religious talk, just so we're crystal clear. And if you need me to throw out a couple swear words to prove it's not a religious talk, I'm happy to oblige, but Regina's on, so I'm trying to be nice. So I'm just teasing Regina. So we've been told the devil's in the details. Now, here's the truth of the matter. The devil is in the big stuff. The devil is in the big stuff. The wasting your time, the dragging your feet. The devil is in the TV set. The devil is on the couch with the spoon and the ice cream. The devil is in the TikTok that you're spending hours and hours going down these rabbit holes. Okay. The devil is not in the details. Your destiny is in the details. Your destiny is in the details. And so here's what I'm explaining to you really quick because it's so powerful that you got to understand this. It's the little things that you're overlooking, that you're not consistently doing, that you're ignoring because you're like, nobody cares about those little things. The devil's in the little things. You know, we ain't gonna care about the little things. We got to make sure the big picture is good. And I'm telling you, you already own the big picture. You know where you want to go. You know what you need to do. You know the picture and the vision and your purpose, but it's the details of getting it done on a regular basis that you're missing. You're missing it. I'll give you a quick example. So when I went to go buy my first house, okay, I was probably 22. I was going to buy my first house, okay? And trust me, I was living at home and I graduated from college and I got my first job and I'm stacking paychecks because I'm living at home. I don't pay for no food and pay for no rent, no gas, no electric. All I had to do was pay for my car note. Wasn't no cell phones back then. So wasn't no cell phones or, I didn't worry about that. I had almost no expenses. So I'm living home with mom and dad. I'm stacking paychecks. And I'm like, well, I need to invest. So if you think that like this Derek Gant, the investment guy, the guy that's thinking about how to grow has just surfaced, this cat's been around since day one. I've been thinking about these things since day one. So I'm like, I'm going to buy me an investment property. Okay. So my boss at the time of this investment company that I work for, he said, hey man, I'm going to introduce you to this guy at the bank and he's going to help you get your first house. Perfect. Now I'm not buying a house for me. I'm buying a house so I can rent it out because I'm living at home and I'm cool. All I need is one room and a sink and a shower and I'm there. So I go meet this guy. He pulls up my credit report. And he's going through everything. Everything's good. All this stuff is good. And he goes, what's this little thing right here? And I'm like, what? He goes, well, you owe $360, which was some kind of mobile Wi-Fi service. It wasn't Wi-Fi, but it was some kind of service, right? Cable or something. He says, you owe these people, $125. And I'm like, yeah, okay, no problem. I'll pay it. But what's the big deal? He's like, dude, let me tell you something. Banks aren't worried if you owe them millions of dollars because they know they're going to get their money. They're worried how you treat this $125. And so if you're treating this $125 like it doesn't matter, you're saying when we loan you money, it's not going to matter. The devil is in the details. That was my first lesson. Understanding how real money thinks, how real money works. And the same thing applies. I told you all a few weeks ago, the devil is not in the details. The devil's in the big pictures, but your destiny is in the details. So when we talk about you lying to yourself, and I gave you all the example about setting your alarm clock and then hitting snooze 18 times. So what you're really doing is you're lying to yourself that, hey, I'm going to get up tomorrow when my alarm clock goes off at 6:30, and then you don't get up until 7, and then you're racing around. So your mind tells you, hey, you're a liar. I can't trust you. You can't trust yourself. We can't trust us because we lie to us. So we cannot get things done. And then you find ways to fuck up stuff. You find the way. So what I'm saying to you is what you look like on the outside is what you look like on the inside. And what you look like on the inside is the service that you give on the outside, the service you give at work, the service that you give your relationship. If you're cheating on the inside and it's showing on the outside, you are not following the rules of destiny that dictate you got to take care of the small stuff before you can be blessed and manifest the bigger stuff. So I'm telling you to go home. And if you're at home, do some inventory and understand what you need to clean up right now. When I wake up, I make my bed. Okay. I do have bad habits. I'm not saying I don't have bad habits. I have bad habits. But let me tell you something. When I'm thinking about self-mastery, I am constantly working on myself. Give me a yay, a yes. If you got something in your details that you can improve. And if you feeling confident, tell me what it is. If you feeling real, you know what? If you feeling really zesty, y'all don't know what that word means, but I know what it means. But if you feeling really, froggy, tell me what you need to improve on. I want to know. I can tell you one thing that I need to improve on. I fixed the alarm clock thing, right? So instead of setting the alarm clock for 4:30 and not getting up, I set it for 4:44. It's a magical number. When I wake up and I see that 4:44, it makes me feel like something magical is going to happen, and I get my hind parts up. Tara says, yes, she needs to work on something. Who else needs to work on something? Who knows in your heart of hearts that there's something that you should be focusing on, right? How many of those entrepreneurs out there are going down hour-long rabbit holes on social media when you could be going down an hour-long rabbit hole on your business? Huh? What? How many of you are doing that? How many of you are wasting that valuable time going down that rabbit hole, scrolling? Yeah, it's funny. Yep, it's interesting. Hey, we call TikTok you because I learn more stuff on there. But what about the other spots that you're not learning anything? You're just spiraling into wasting time. How many of you drag your hind parts all day, all morning long to get started, to get your day started? You've been up since 7 o'clock, but your day doesn't really start till 10. Somebody gave me a long message. Let's see. Resilient Black Sheep Parrot. I'm definitely working on my time management. Yep. Alarm clock for me is sure 444 is what? She said 444 is an abundant number. That's why I wake my ass up. Okay, listen, if you're working on time management, you need to get this planner, right? Get this planner, get another planner. I'm telling you, what I do, I told you this before, I map my day out. So I go on my planner that I designed for me and I check off, yep, I got up on time. Yep, I went to work out. Yep, I'm going to eat right. Yep. So I'll write down what I've done. I make my notes about how my day's starting. Coach Dawn's, it's in here somewhere. I don't know where it's at. It's up here somewhere. Coach Dawn's, she rates her day on a scale of 1 to 10, or she rates her feeling when she wakes up. Am I feeling a 5? Am I feeling a 7? And if she's feeling a 5, guess what? She is working her morning to get to 9 or 10 so she can start her day. I'm adding it to my kid. That's how bad that idea is. I mean, how amazing, bad isn't good. You know how we talk. That's how great that idea is. I'm adding it to the next time I print my daily planner. Next time I print a 24K Life planner, I'm adding that joint to my planner because that's commanding your day. And I know I'm all amped up, but I got 2 weeks worth of stuff I got to share with y'all so you know I'm ready to go. Listen to me. When you are just playing around, watching videos, doing the things that aren't making you. Let me give you another example about your destiny is in the details. Let's talk about work. So, and Tara can attest to this because we did this. Tara, we did this. And and I've done this with so many of my clients, the people that are my clients that come seek me for advice, that pay me for consultations. Here's what I want to ask you. So you're at work and you hate that ish. You don't like work, right? You're done with it. It's like, it's played. And you're like, what's it at? What's that called, Coach Dawn? Is it quitting Monday? Quietly quitting. You're quietly quitting, meaning you're doing the bare minimum to survive, right? You're quiet quitting. You are just doing the basics. You're not really there. You're passing work over. So here's what I'm going to say to you. The devil is in the big stuff. So it is in the nonsense. The destiny is in the details. So are you thinking the right way? And I'm here to say you're lost. You're gone. It's over. Because here's what employers look for. I have people on my team that I pay. Let me tell you what we look for. We're looking for people that go, man, this is my responsibility. I'm going to take ownership for this. And yes, I deserve more money, but let me go prove it. Not let me do the little bit that I can do just to not get fired. No, let me go prove that I deserve a 10% raise. And they dig into those details and they make sure that they let people know what they're worth. I had a client one time, and her name's Karen, and I don't know if she's watching today or not, but I was a registered investor, or I am an investment advisor, and she came to me and she says, I need a raise, and I don't have, the credentials, and there's no way that I'm going to get a raise, and I don't want to go ask the supervisor, because he's going to say no, and I'm stuck, but I need more money. I don't know what to do. And I said, have you ever applied for another job? Now, I know that's sacrilegious to she works at my firm to ask her, did she interview for another firm? She goes, well, no, I don't have a good resume. And I said, well, why don't you go get a good resume? Well, there's some gaps in my resume. Well, let's get the resume and let's fill these gaps. So we got the resume, we cleaned up her resume. And then what we did was she was working in the securities department. She's working in the department as support staff. I said, why don't you get your license? There's no other staff person that has their securities license. You don't need to go to school to get your securities license. So she's like, wow, that's a great idea. How are they going to deny me a raise if I have value that no one else has? So she came over my house twice a week and once on the weekend. So 3 times a week she came to my house and I helped her study and pass that securities exam. And as soon as she passed it, we also did her resume. She went out, she went to Merrill Lynch, she went to 3 or 4 other local companies, and she actually got a great job offer. Then she came back to the firm we were working for and said, hey, I need a raise. She didn't just say it like that, but she went and she told them, like, this is what's what. And they were like, well. She said, okay, look, I already have another offer. I already have another job. I'm just giving you first crack at this greatness and all this goodness. So if you don't want to keep me here, if you don't value me, then I'm going to go somewhere else. She went somewhere else because they didn't value her. So I'm telling you this story because you cannot sit on your hind parts and say, well, this isn't done and this isn't finished. It's in the details. Your destiny are in the details. So get to the details. Let's get at it. Give me a number 2. No, give me a 444, abundance number. Give me a 444 if you're feeling what I'm dropping. If you feel what I'm saying to you, if you know that there's some details that could escalate your life, getting up when you say you're going to get the honoring your word, working a little bit more diligently, adding value, letting people see that you are worthy. Letting yourself know, because when you don't know yourself if you're worthy, how is somebody else going to know if you're worthy? If you don't love yourself, who else is going to love you? What? People give me grief because, oh, you love yourself. Yes. Are you crazy? I love some DG. That boy is a bad brother. Yes. If you don't love yourself, who will? So listen, here's your homework assignment. I need you to go and you analyze your life tonight. Right? I just left someone for a meeting and they were saying, well, I'm going to go. I never heard nothing like this in my life. I swear to God, I'm over 50. I've never heard this in my life. She says, well, I got to get my summer body. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to First Watch. So I'm telling you, it's a true story. I'm going to First Watch. And I know she's not on because I just left. I was racing here to get here on time. I'm going to First Watch. And I'm going to buy these lemon something pancakes. And there's 2 big ones. And I'm going to buy the $1 Million Bacon. There's 4 pieces. And I can't remember what else she said. And then she said she's going to divide it into 5 and have that portion every day. And that's how her plan to get her summer body. And then she has the same thing planned for dinner. She's going to buy 1 big meal, cut it into 5 or 6, and eat on it every day. And then she has her snacks planned and blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, what am I going to say? Oh, okay. So you're going to cut calories, and that's your plan to cut calories. But why not eat pancakes at all? Why not eat 2 clean eggs? So my point is that you got to really look at your details and make sure that they're your details. I had another client. This chick was a bad mama jama. And let me tell you why. Instead of crying about having 3 kids and having to pay for childcare and having all these problems, she figured out a way how to take classes online. She was short her degree by a semester. It took her a year to finish that semester, but guess what? She finished and got her degree in a year. Who cares how long it takes as long as you're into the details and you're focused about where you're trying to go, what you want to do, because there is nobody who's going to focus on what you need and what you want greater than you are. And then you got to surround yourself with the right people. I'm done. You got to surround yourself with the right people. So your homework assignment is to write down just tonight, write down 2 or 3 things that you can do to change the details of your life. It could be to clean your goddamn closet. It could be to get your clothes off that bike or that treadmill. It's not a coat rack. It's a treadmill. It's workout equipment. Hey, maybe you're not feeling me. There's 10, 11 people on here and I got foes. That means you're not feeling me, but that's okay because the 3 or 4 people that are, They are, and they're going to win, and they're going to grow. And that's what I'm here for, is to help people understand that their destiny, that manifesting what they truly want, is in their hands. They're in your hands. And if you think that it's in somebody else's hand, if you think the man is holding you back, you got a problem. You got a problem. If you're focused on politics and what DeSantis is doing in Florida and what Biden's doing and Camilla, whoever, what, if you're focused on them folks, they're not focused on you, right? You got your vote. Worry about your vote when it's time to cast your vote. You don't need to be that informed. You're more informed about other people than you are about yourself. What does it take for you to master you? Because Derek knows what it takes to master him. I know my shortcomings, and I constantly work on elevating those, right? It took me 10 years to write that book, and that's a fat lie. It took me 9 years thinking about writing the book and 1 year to get it done. And it didn't even take me a full year to get it done once I focused on it. When I put that DG mode on them, that book was done. And it's a great book. If you want to know how to start implementing some of the things that we talk about, just let me know. Hit me up, message me, do what you need to do, and I will make sure that we get back to you. I gave out 8 books to some Bowling Green Falcon football players, because I'm an ex-Bowling Green cat, that asked me for it. They said, I need to level up. I need to see what you know earlier than what you knew it. I say, that's my man. That's what you want. You want a shortcut to success. And that's what I'm here doing. I'm saying, listen to me. The first step is to analyze where you are. Take a look at your details. Understand that once you conquer those, you are leaps and bounds ahead of everyone else that needs to conquer it. Thank you. She said it really is a good book. Thank you. I don't know what happened, but something was in the water the last couple of weeks, because I sold maybe like 15 books. People messaged me, sent me pictures of them reading the book. It's great. I love it. You know, I'm here to help people. And if you need some help, you need some guidance, make sure you ask, because you're not going to get it. Closed mouths don't get fed. They stay hungry. That's what they got. So listen, I'm Derek Gant. I need you to be your best. Bring your best at everything that you do. Do less and be your best at that less that you're doing, and leave nothing to chance. Have a great week. I hope and pray that you manifest these small destiny details so that you can elevate your life. Have a great week.
Yeah, it's time to live your life. Derek Gant, show them how to take it to the highest height. Hey, this is more than financial advice. Show you how to take control. Time to get your money right. Money management, I know that we all need. Financial independence, yeah, it seems out of reach, but you can make it happen. Now it's time for some action, helping you with your finances. Yeah, we got a passion. Hey, ain't no limit. Now it's time to get it. You deserve to have a life how you want to live it. Secrets to success. Now it's time to get it right. Yeah, I'm talking all about that 24K life. Let's go. This the vibe. For real, I'm trying to tell you. Tell me if you ready to take it to the next level. Derek Gant, talking fitness and investment. Change your mindset and show you how it's all connected. Ain't no need to hesitate or delay. Only way to live life is a 24K. Hey, Derek Gant, let them know. Let's go.
24K, baby. Have a great week, everybody. Love you all. Thank you. Angela, thank you for saying it's a good read. Coach Dawn, thank you for thanking me. Make sure y'all send me some hearts and some love, and make sure you share this message. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you subscribe. Have a great week.